it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Aquariuses out there for the month of May. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, I'm just going to spread these out. And then I'll pick 3, and that'll be your message for this month. Let's see. We have Work Through Your Fears, New Moon, and Scorpio. So for the month of May, the universe is asking you, Aquarius, to see, is there anything holding you back? Are you making decisions based out of fear? And many times this can be a subconscious thing as well that we don't even realize it. And we build protection around us. Maybe some Aquariuses have built a really tough exterior and they built it out of fear to really not let anyone in. But the universe is asking you, are you making decisions based from your heart, or are you making decisions out of fear? And this could be in terms of a career. Let's say you are at a job where you don't like, but you know you need the money, so you're like, well, I can't afford to leave, so this is the best thing I have, so I kind of have to stay. And this may even be in terms of a relationship as well, where you may have been with someone or dealt with someone for some time, Aquarius, and it's kind of like you don't know what you would do without that person. And you may have had a fear of letting them go. And this could be in terms of a relationship too, that you know it makes you very, very unhappy, but yet you still continue to go on anyway. So the universe is asking you to work through your fears. And sometimes, well, a lot of the times what makes us most happiest is outside of our comfort zone. We have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. So with the Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Aquarius, what I see here is, I don't really see it as pride with you. It's more of a fixed way that you may be looking at things and not being flexible. And maybe some of the decisions you're making subconsciously may be out of fear. You may not realize that. And for some Aquariuses, maybe you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to go back to those dark memories or situations, but however, it's a lot of knowledge that's there, because work through your fears, that means it's something hidden beneath that until it's addressed, it will always show up in your life. And we have a fiery climax approaches. So with what I see for you, Aquarius, is for the month of May, the universe is going to show you the truth about situations where, with Don't Let Your Pride Get in Your Way, I feel that's how you personally feel about things. A fiery climax approaches, because I feel some Aquariuses are not ready to let something go because they feel very attached to it. But however, it's a fear here though. It's not out of love. It's, what am I going to do if I don't have this? So it's going to come to a head during May for some Aquariuses, and you're going to have to make a decision. I feel that if this is in terms of a relationship, it might be a huge climax where you have no choice but to work through your fears and go on without this person as well. Now, for other Aquariuses, this could be dealing with someone working through their fears and not letting pride get in their way, because it's coming to a head. So I see 2 different things for Aquariuses, but I want to go into the clarifiers. Let's see, work through your fears. Yeah, we have the 9 of Cups reversed. So also with the 9 of Cups, I don't know, it could be you, Aquarius, or someone, if you're on the other side of this, somebody is drinking a lot with the 9 of Cups reverse here. I know that's one thing. With the 9 of Cups reverse, it also represents overindulgence. So Aquarius, this could be you, like I said, or someone that you're dealing with during the month of May could be over drinking because of a situation and not dealing with the reality of it with work through your fears. For other Aquariuses, I see, like I said, this was a relationship and you know that it's not working, but you still have that fear. But it's not working out with the Nine of Cups, but something keeps you coming back. Let's see, Nine of Cups reverse. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So this lets me know the Nine of Pentacles upright is the single card. Doing your own thing, going out, having fun. But this is reverse, Aquarius. So this could be a codependent relationship here, or a situation that's involving some type of overindulgence as well in terms of dealing with the situation. Especially the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who is refusing to be single and not seeing the fruitfulness. Like I said, of course, this could be you or someone else. But either way, it seems that, you know how you could be in a toxic situation and you kind of get used to it. That's what I feel has happened in this situation, but a fiery climax approaches. That's going to come to a head because it seems it's time to separate. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles reverse. We had the Two of Swords. So this lets me know that this has been a hard decision that I feel both people didn't want to make. The Two of Swords represents a person also that could be not wanting to look at the reality of the situations that I was saying, standing on the fence. So it seems to me, for this could be you, Aquarius, or a person that you're dealing with, is May is going to be decision time. It's going to come to a head where it seems like the best way to go forward is to separate from the situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but I feel mostly it is. But this could apply to any situation, Aquarius, that you or another person is very unhappy, and it has to do with overindulgence, specifically alcohol, I see, because someone doesn't want to be alone. Let's see, don't let pride get in your way. Going back to the other scenario, for other Aquariuses I see, it's in terms of someone that's wanting to work through their fears to talk to you because they're very unhappy with the situation and they don't want to be single. So there's some Aquariuses that is good to leave a relationship, and then there's other Aquariuses that someone is getting fed up that they're not with you. So it's two different things. Let's see, don't let pride get in your way. Have the Ace of Cups. Now, in terms of Aquariuses that's dealing with a rocky relationship or situation, is to remember, is it really worth holding on to the situation, because it doesn't seem like the Ace of Cups. And this is the universe's hand. So it seems to me the universe is trying to bring happiness into your life, Aquarius, but the situation you may be in is not going to bring that happiness in your life. And you may be fixated because Leo is a fixed sign and Leo rules the heart. You may be fixated on it being with one person, but events can transpire during the month of May where a fiery climax approaches, and it shows you that your Ace of Cups is elsewhere and not in terms of this connection. Now, for other Aquariuses, in terms of someone who is not letting pride get in their way because they know that you two would be happy together, the Ace of Cups. It's interesting to see Aquariuses in two different spots. So let's see, Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. Okay. For the Aquariuses that are in a situation that you kind of know is over, but you're holding out of fear, it's tied to the past. a lot of Aquarius, not a lot, but the ones that relate to this message on this part, it's because you had good times with this person, right? In the past, it made you happy. You may have known this person for some time because these are also children. And for some people, you're trying to relive the glory days. Like, what happened to the person that I met? The good times, the this, the that. Maybe if we do this. And I feel like there's no getting this back. This was a moment in time. Only thing you could do is going forward and looking at the reality of how things are now. And that's why it's like, don't let pride get in your way and be so fixated on how this person made you feel in the past, and it's been months or a long time since you felt this way, but you keep holding on to the past. Now, for other Aquariuses, that this person, or in terms of this, they're thinking about the past memories with you, and they want to communicate that. I feel like they want to, but they're not, because the only Two of Swords I see is here. But however, this person is going back and thinking, maybe I made the wrong decision with this Aquarius. Maybe I shouldn't let pride get in my way. It's time for me to work through my fears because I can't take how much this Aquarius makes me happy. Let's see. Six of Cups. We have Nine of Cups. So this goes back to the Aquariuses that are in the situation where you kind of know it's over, but you're scared to leave. It's because you really wanted this to work, though. You did. With the Nine of Cups, you really wanted to relive the glory days in the relationship, but I feel like in May you're going to realize that those glory days are over, that it's time to move on and work through those fears and just adjust. At least you have a peace of mind here, and instead of the overindulgence in some situations, dealing with the problems that's going on. And then this goes to other Aquariuses where this person is realizing how much you are their wish contentment. How much you really do make them happy. Okay, so I'm going to go into the next row. A fiery climax approaches. We have the Knight of Swords. So going back to the Aquariuses that are in the unhappy situation that's fearful to let go, it's going to be some fights going on in May. And with the Knight of Swords, these are reckless. And swords are communication. So it's talking real fast because a fiery climax. When a fiery climax, Aries represents Mars. And Mars is the god of war. So in May, the universe is going to show those Aquariuses it's time to cut it off. And I feel like the atmosphere of your relationship can turn sour fast. Because the Knight of Swords, he moves very fast, but he's not thinking. Like, the horse is looking at this man like, are you going to slow down? Like, I get that, you know, you have some things to say, but yeah, I don't know. So for those Aquariuses, if that happens and there's a lot of fighting, that's the universe showing you, don't let pride get in your way. You know, what you had with this person is in the past. And no matter how much you try to hold on to it, it's not going to work. You know, things that's not meant for us are truly not meant for us. And like the saying that I love to, I have a few sayings, but one of my favorite sayings too is, when we make plans, God laughs. Because it's true. When we look at our lives, how many times that we had things planned and it didn't go as planned. That we were thrown in situations that we always didn't want to be. That's why I believe that we have free will to a certain extent. Because if something's not meant for you, then no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try to work at it, no matter, it's just, if you do stay, you're not going to stay in peace. And I feel like this is with that situation for those Aquariuses. So if you still try to stay in this situation, it won't get better. Because sometimes the universe allows people to hurt us to no point that we have to let go. Now, for the other Aquariuses, someone is coming in very fast. I feel like it's a fiery climax, but I feel it's more of a passionate one. It may be very fast communication. They may have a lot of things to say, and this could be your face as the horse, like, whoa, where is all this coming from? Like, we wasn't talking, we was kind of on the fence, nothing was happening, and then this person's like, boom, I got some things to say, I really feel. So for some Aquariuses, that could really throw you off track, like, wow, I didn't even know you were still thinking about me, none of that. Let's see, Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So going back to the Aquariuses that are in the situation that you know in your heart that is unhealthy, like I said, the more you're going to try to work on it, Eight of Pentacles, this energy is still going to be here throughout May, because it's time for you to turn your back on this situation and continue to work towards what you want by yourself, to get grounded, to get stable. And at first it may not be easy, but I feel like later down the road, I feel like during the next couple months, you will start to feel better about that decision. But for some Aquariuses, it could be an abrupt ending as well, where you decide to finally let it go, or the person decides to let it go. And in terms of the other sets of Aquariuses where someone wants to come in, this person is very serious too. So I feel like they're coming very fast, but I feel Aquarius, you're going to still be continuing to work on what you want to work on. And you really want to see what that person's work ethic is. You're not really going to pay attention to what they say. I mean, you may be like, oh, it's nice, I appreciate that. You know, you've been on my mind here and there, but I'm really working on other stuff. But if I really see you making progress and this looks promising, then yeah, I could see us working things out again. Or some Aquariuses may say no. Okay, let's see. Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. So back to the first set of Aquariuses that are in the unhappy situation. You realize that no matter how much you try to work on it, it's too much. Ten of Wands. It's time to lay it down. Even though, because Wands means passion. You were very passionate about this situation, but however, it's going to wear you down mentally, Aquarius, to the point it's like, I love you, but I just can't. That's not an easy decision to get to when you still have love for somebody, but you know it just won't work. But you know that you will be better if you leave this situation. And I feel for some Aquariuses, they choose to, or the person decides to end it. Now for the second set of Aquariuses, in terms of somebody coming in very fast, they're working on taking the burden off of what has happened between you two. Working on showing you that you don't have to do everything yourself. And I feel like they want to take most of the load off when they come back into your life. I feel like this person may take on most of the load, like for example, reaching out to you more often or asking you out and showing and appreciating you, and you just kind of relax because this person knows that you was there for them. So Aquarius, I see two different sets, but either way, I hope that you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.